It's gamer
So I'm wearing the most gamer shirt I got.
Maybe you watched the Summer Game Fest showcase on Friday. Maybe you checked out the Day of the Devs stuff. Or maybe like us, you were by Summer Game Fest play days yesterday. Maybe you went to the IGN play day. But it's gamer season, as you all know.
It's gamer season.
And we are about to watch the Xbox Games Showcase.
You nailed it.
Nailed it.
You nailed it.
Didn't even have a script for that.
No script
no
written.
Talking points, nothing.
We're basically our own media
right off the dome.
Yeah.
We're going to be watching it. You can watch along with us. What kind of setup you got for that? PIP?
We're going to be doing a PIP. Yeah, it's basically be like we did on Friday with the other showcase. We're going to watch it. We're going to spend about the first 5 to 10 minutes figuring out the volume. That's what I like to say. We go spend 5-10 minutes, and then they're going to show me the game.
That's your new... You coined that.
You
coined that during Summer Game Fest. You don't want to see trailers.
Don't care about the trailers.
You don't want to see cinematics. You say show me the games.
I want to see the game.
And then Jago says, well, how could I play this game competitively? How can I,
what edge can Jago get?
How can I be playing this on a competitive circuit, whatever game they're going to show me? How can I be winning a pot by playing this? Oh, you know what? I want to read a little comment here.
This is a poem
that I saw.
How's Lies of P, James? Oh my God. If you were here on Friday, they announced that the Lies of P DLC is available now. And hey, guess what? We were streaming, so I couldn't do it. Then afterwards, we had to go somewhere afterwards. I've been, for the last 48 hours, essentially since the game has been announced, I have been busy with other things, all kinds of other things. And I have played maybe an hour of it. Also, it's very difficult, or maybe it's difficult because I'm playing it on New Game Plus Plus. It's very difficult. So in the hour that I did play, I made it from one stargazer to another. But it's fantastic. And as soon as we're done here, I'll probably work out. But then after that, Lies of P, baby.
I want to read this great comment really quick.
Yep.
I'm excited for you. I'm happy for you that you get
were?
that.
You're genuinely happy.
In Bahasa, Indonesia, this is from Morenzo. In Bahasa, Indonesia, Jago means great or champion. So get Jago, GJ, can very well replace get good.
Is it Jago or Jago?
Okay.
Because Jago's a character from Killer Instinct, as I'm sure you're aware.
Before we start the showcase, which starts in almost 5 minutes.
5.5 minutes.
We want to play a little clip for you all from a new project that James and I have with Zach Anner and AJ Locascio. Why tell you about it myself when me from the past?
Yeah, why don't you just tell you about it
right now?
See ya.
Answer For It is a freewheeling trivia podcast with an emphasis on the trivial.
It's hosted by me, internet funny woman Elyse Willems. I come up with obscure and nonsensical questions.
And we answer them. And when we don't have the answers, we just make one up.
When you're as dumb as we are, it has to be an improv podcast.
I'm James Willems. You may know me from YouTube or the shirtless photos I post online, which by default makes me the most qualified to answer any health science questions you may have.
I'm AJ Locascio. I'm a voice actor with roles in X-Men 97, Voltron Legendary Defender, and most of my contributions to the podcast are funny voices, but I also know a bunch about old Nickelodeon cartoons, and I will tell stories about Dr. Needleman, my childhood pediatrician.
And I'm Zach Anner, and while I may be both a high school and college dropout, I do have something called a doctorate from Walt Disney World and cerebral palsy. As we all know, that is the thinking man's palsy. So I'm perfect for this.
That's not something anybody...
It's still something everybody says.
All right. Listen, basically we riff on Elise's questions, going on tangents and tumbling down weird comedic rabbit holes, kind of like this trailer.
We answer anywhere from between 4 and 7 questions in only an hour.
You will listen for the questions and then question why you listened.
If you've ever wondered what listening to an hour of unmedicated ADHD sounds like, Answer For It is the podcast for you.
Any listener that doesn't have ADHD, when they start listening, by the end of it, they will. Look, there's a bird.
Oh, what kind of bird?
Exactly. This is what happens.
Waka waka.
Come for the questions, leave for the answers.
I mean, probably. I do think people might end up having to Google what the answers were to some of these questions.
Get excited and get thinking because Answer For It premieres Tuesday, April 15th, with new episodes weekly, every Tuesday, wherever you listen to podcasts.
The real friendship is the trivia podcast we made along the way.
Wow. True. He's not wrong.
He isn't wrong.
He's not wrong. I remember when we recorded that, everyone was real down about it after. Like, everybody was like, okay, like, what is that going to be? How is that going to be? And then I edited it.
Yeah.
And then AJ and Zach were like, oh my God.
This is so funny. There should be more.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's our podcast. There's a link in the description if you want to check it, if you haven't checked it out yet. But we've been going weekly. We've been doing weekly. We got episodes banked. So it looks like it's the kind of thing that we're going to be doing, whether you like it or not.
Well, we'll do it until we can't do it.
Right. I forgot.
We need to.
Because it costs money.
But yeah, thanks to everybody who's been so kind about it so
Yeah.
far.
People
we really
seem to
enjoyed
enjoy
doing it.
People seem to universally enjoy it, but you know what I say? When everyone enjoys something, that means there's not enough people listening. So let's get some of those negative reviews in there. Get in there. Give us your thoughts and opinions. No, we're really doing it. We got 2 minutes.
Till Xbox.
2 minutes till Xbox. I guess I'll switch over. With about a minute left, I'll switch over and then we can make sure the sound is good and everyone can hear everything too. But again, this is streaming on YouTube, so if you want to like have us on in the background and just make sure you can actually see the press conference that you want to.
Jango Bango!
Jango Bango with the 5!
Thank you. That's
Oh, this is...
Hector says, what time are the experts getting here?
How dare you? I put us in formal attire in the thumbnail,
Did
so
you?
I figured that was what counts as experts.
I haven't seen the thumbnail.
It's just us from Answer For It.
Gotcha.
It's just us from Answer For It.
You not going to be playing Lies of P during this?
No, because I have to play it on this thing. We're using the thing to play
right.
Liza P, my Liza P machine.
Rory says special guest is AJ's dad's conspiracy.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
You're not.
I feel like we're doing a pretty good job balancing reoccurring, ongoing stuff while also having an actual show.
It's hard. It's hard because like you want there to be an entry point for new people.
Yeah.
And then to not have to try to know what callback is being referenced or whatever.
Yeah.
But then I think that stuff is also fun in terms of building lore around your podcast and everything.
All right, we got 30 seconds left, so let's see if everything's working.
This is Vault Tech Purified Drinking Water. It was from Summer Game Fest yesterday. Took one with me.
Technically, I took one with me too.
Yeah, we both took. Oh, yeah, that's right. We both took one. Let's see.
So yeah, right now it just sounds of fishing, but let us know once things start and I can adjust. Oh, we got 10 seconds!
Help us make the world cleaner, safer, and healthier for future.
What if we had the exact same graphic for our stream?
Should I give us any?
MAJNRL. I'm loving the podcast. Makes workday so much better. Nice. We actually want people to listen to it at work.
Yeah. Give us any notes you have on the stream audio. If it's too quiet or what. No.
We're going to balance it for ourselves, too. What do you want to see, Elyse? This game?
I don't even know anymore. Because it used to be the kind of thing where Xbox had exclusives. And so maybe you could try to... But now I think it's hard to say what's even going to be featured here. What is this? Is this new?
This looks like it might be Outer Wilds.
Oh.
Or Outer Worlds.
Outer Worlds.
Outer Worlds.
Which has its own direct.
We came to spread freedom and liberate resources for profit.
I get what you're saying about the exclusives, so it means there's less surprises. But I always feel I just want more people to be able to buy the game. I always feel bad when someone's like, oh, my game didn't do well because it was locked to a platform.
Absolutely.
You know, like, put it on everything if that's what makes the devs the most money.
Which we need to improve our market share. What if this stranger aligned with the Order and that world computer of theirs? That could be the key to closing the rifts that threaten the colonies. So, you see why this menace must be wiped from the face of existence.
I didn't play the first Outer Worlds, but I did think it looked a little bit more style-based than Fallout does to me, and so it was Audio is a bit low. The live stream.
I'm yearning
We're
and
gonna tinker with
yearning for you. My heart and red and blue. Every last bit of my way.
Hey, Jerry. What's up?
Jerry.
Every last bit that
Oh, no.
What?
Little
What?
robot arm janitor?
He had to get the new arms because he lost them,
Oh
so he had
my
to keep being able to
God.
sweep.
He could have just built 2 brooms and then you don't need the arms to hold the brooms. Just make the brooms connect the brooms to you.
the cost may be high.
Josh Holm loved the first one. He's excited for this one. I
Okay,
like the
all right,
enthusiasm,
good.
Josh. Maybe I'll turn a corner on this.
I mean, the art design is great. I just am not great at playing games all the way.
You know, my anticipated game of the summer is Mafia Old Country.
That is
no
true.
one could have predicted,
No one could have predicted it, but it is.
but it is.
Will we see more Mafia?
An adventure made for capitalism.
Big old
by
face moon man.
I
capitalism.
love the Moon Man.
Inflate
He keeps his
our
eyes that way. He's
fashions
gonna get a
and
rocket ship in
egos
there,
by
though.
staying tuned after the showcase.
Play anywhere.
I mean, I love the
PlayStation.
Play Anywhere.
Play anywhere.
As
it?
the aforementioned Liza P,
World premiere.
I can play on my PC or on my Xbox. So.
Babe, what's wrong?
I'm sorry.
Did you just laugh because his eyes darted?
I've just been so
kinda
depressed
funny.
lately.
You know, it would fix everything. Humanzapro.
This is a sequel to Sex Squanch Games. I could have sworn can someone rewind it and check to see if that was an Alex from Street Fighter poster that was sequel by the beginning?
Oh yeah, those guns. Those goofy motherfuckers.
You ain't gonna fool me. This ain't gameplay though. I know it.
Didn't
know
it
game-
say in-engine footage? Oh, is it in-engine
and
cinematic?
gameplay. Yeah. This looks like when
yeah, higher.
in the 90s they would be like kids would be like drinking Capri Sun but playing a video game. This is what the video game would look like.
Higher than life. Is that what we think it's going to be called, the sequel? That'd be clever. It's still so frustrating. The third Now You See Me movie is Now You See Me, Now You Don't. And the second one wasn't that.
Oh yeah, big mistake.
Yeah, humans are barely sentient. Scientists have done studies, and their brains are like half the size of ours.
They should have cast us as couch creatures. Maybe it is us actually. You don't see the faces. I might see.
Fun.
Liza 3? We think you're gonna get a Liza 3 announcement? Skipping right over 2?
World
WP.
premiere.
Do they even have a stage, or is this just gonna roll all trailers? They do have a stage, right? There's a place people are watching this.
I don't know. Presumably, I guess. But they're coming out the gate strong. They're saying we're going to give you just
Yeah.
trailer.
Assassin's 3. The third in the Assassin's Creed franchise.
Yep.
You play as a caveman assassin. A lot of locations. I know it's not always the case, but I appreciate like performance capture artists and actors who end up working games, right? You know, this is probably sometimes the biggest thing that they've done thus far in their career. It must be super cool
Oh,
to see that, like,
especially to see if the character does resemble you. Because sometimes someone does mocap and then the final product doesn't really look like them.
Yeah.
But to see it look like you must be.
Yeah. But it's cool because it feels like, I mean, we were talking about this yesterday, where like TV and film production is like down.
Yeah.
And crazy down. But there's a lot of great writing and
New
acting
IP.
and new IP that's happening in gaming. So.
Per the WGA stats, writing jobs are down 40%, I think, from 2023.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Handheld.
I had a feeling, I had a prediction.
It's gonna be hard to play. It's all glass. Oh,
I had a prediction we were getting a handheld
crazy.
Xbox. Because everyone's in the handheld market
But the
now.
Steam Deck does it all. Oh,
That-
okay. All right. Rock.
Well,
This is an
I'm-
ally?
Jog.
Sorry,
Oh.
Jog.
Oh, look at them putting Silk Song right there.
Uh-huh.
Wow. Silk Song.
Why is that funny?
Why is that funny?
Yeah.
Because are you serious?
I genuinely don't know why that's
Because the internet's been melting down because everyone's like, when are we getting Silk Song? When are we getting a Silk Song release date? When are we getting it? People are starting to wonder, like, is it even gonna happen?
Well, but it was announced, right?
Well, yes, but like a release date, like when is the game coming?
It's only going to be on the ROG Xbox.
Everyone's waiting for that Silk Song.
This is
info. 2025.
Wow. The Xbox Ally.
Okay.
Terabyte of storage.
I love an ally.
At Xbox, we strive to put the player first.
Sarah Bond.
And that's
she's
what you've
cool.
seen from us over the years. We've led the industry with backward compatibility. We championed crossplay and cross-progression. We deliver Game Pass, first on console, then on PC, and with cloud gaming. So what's next? How can we give you even more freedom, more choice, more ways to play? Our next step is to unify your gaming no matter where you buy or play. So we're building an Xbox experience designed for players, not locked to a single store or tied to one device. The Xbox Ally is an Xbox you can
Jango
hold
Bango.
in your hand,
You already gave 5.
bringing together the power of Xbox
Just hang
and
out
the
and just
freedom
watch,
of Windows.
Jango.
Yeah,
Jango,
On
just
this
hang
Xbox,
out.
you
Thank
can
you,
play
but just
games
hang
across
out
your
and
entire
watch.
library, including all the Windows PC game stores, from Xbox and Battle.net to Steam, GOG, and Ubisoft Connect. And the highly anticipated Hollow Knight Silk Song will be available at launch and in Game Pass when the Ally releases later this
At
year.
launch.
In fact, every new game you see in today's show will be playable on the Xbox Ally.
Wow.
What's the MSRP
We
on
have
this?
always wanted you to have the
Great
unique
question.
experience
Do you
of
think it'll be
Xbox
less than a Switch
on
2?
any screen.
Yeah.
That's
You
why
think
we're
so?
investing in Xbox Play Anywhere.
The ROG Ally.
Whether you're playing on console,
right now,
PC,
how much does that
Smart
cost?
TV, or any
Maybe
Windows
they'll be
handheld like the
comparable
new
to Steam
Xbox
Deck?
Ally, the Xbox experience roams with you.
I feel like
Your
to be
library,
competitive
progression,
against the Steam
friends,
Deck,
and
they'd have to be
achievements.
cheaper than it,
There are
right?
over 1,000 Xbox Play Anywhere
Yeah.
games.
I mean, the ROG
on
Ally
Xbox
already exists,
today.
so I wonder if they're just
And
gonna
every new game you see in today's
keep that
show,
pricing
from our
structure. And I think
partners
they-
and our studios,
correct
is
me if I'm wrong,
Xbox
but I
Play
believe it's
Anywhere.
more than the Steam Deck.
And
the
because
ROG
it's
Ally.
Xbox, you can always have access to Game Pass with a diverse lineup
Also,
of
I've never
games
heard
from the
it said,
biggest
so I don't know if it's
franchises
ROG
to
or
critically acclaimed indie
The
hits.
Raj.
This
The
is
Raj.
the freedom
Like
we
the
believe
Roger.
players should have. Any game, anywhere. And we are giving it our all
It looks
every day
comfortable.
to make
That's
this
my big
vision
thing,
real.
is it looks comfortable.
But it all comes back to the games. From Dead to Rights on the original Xbox to Armored Core 6, our relationship with Bandai Namco Entertainment has stood the test of time. We both believe in bringing amazing experiences to players
No
around
less
the
than
world,
$6.99.
and their next game does exactly
Yeah.
that. From Rebel Wolves Studio, this is a story-rich action RPG steeped in dark fantasy that I can't wait for you to explore. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of the show.
They didn't even hold that, they put that right at the top.
Yeah. It doesn't make sense. Out of the Apple style of marketing, I don't know if I think works anymore. And you could control narratives a little bit better, but everyone's streaming it right now. You get live reactions like.
Monsters have always been here,
Look how sad that vampire was.
watching from the shadows.
Vampire's really big right now.
And when we were at our weakest,
Well, he wasn't drinking. He was pretending.
They came out into the light.
Let's see.
We feared for our lives.
Xbox.
We should have feared for our souls
Press
instead.
on.
The vampires didn't come to kill us.
Is that praying mantis man?
They came to rule. To turn us into mindless, docile cattle.
Don't put the blood on the baby. Come on, vampire priest.
They tried to change me into one of them. But I became something else instead. Their worst nightmare.
We did end up going to Playdays yesterday, seeing and playing some stuff, so we might film a video, a simple video talking about some of the stuff
Trapped between the
saw
two
and
worlds.
played. Might go up.
There's one thing that we saw
Fighting
that
to
we
even the
definitely
score.
We definitely have to talk
Fighting to
about it.
understand the evil behind it all. He is out there.
I like that there's a clearly like disfigured, decayed face, and then he pulled off a thing to reveal his more disfigured. Yeah, we got it. We got it. Bud. You can only choose one, dawn or dusk. Which one you walking on?
Dusk.
You walking in the dusk? Okay. So that means you get up late. Or you get up, no, you get up early. In the vampire world, that's getting up early.
World
why.
premiere.
Dawn means you stay up late.
This is charming. This is sweet.
Just wait until it turns out it's
Oh,
Booger
yeah.
Man. Oh,
Super Meat Boy.
boy, oh, he came out of a tube.
It's just the constant like whoosh, whoosh,
Yeah.
whoosh sound effects. Sounds so wet. This is the wettest sounding game since the game Wet.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, and so many of them. Just,
Those are all previous runs that they put together. I mean, this seems like way harder. Having to do it in another dimension.
yeah, but I mean, it looked fun.
I can't. Anytime I see that, I go, I can't wait to watch them stupid.
So this one is coming straight from the studio here.
Okay, okay.
Watch your back, Yakumo.
Team Ninja,
You're a wanted criminal now.
Platinum Games.
I'll kill the Dark Dragon
The
myself.
combat's gonna be crazy.
It's
Yeah.
my mission. My duty as a Raven Ninja.
Is this a Ninja Gaiden? Oh, Lord.
Breaking the Dark Dragon free has its consequences.
There's a half-naked woman in this Ninja Gaiden.
This is it.
I like this. I like what I see. Oh, there it is. There he is.
Ryu, there's something I need your help with.
I remember the first, like when they did the first 3D Ninja Gaiden on Xbox.
Yeah.
And I was like, this can't, like, games can't move like this. How is that possible? How are you supposed to know what's going on? And then you play it.
It's not fast enough.
Yeah, seriously.
How's the audio? Is the Xbox Showcase audio loud enough?
The Dark Dragon is mine.
Oh, so it's a mainline Ninja Gaiden game.
Mm-hmm. Platinum Games, baby. Was it Vanquish? Was that Platinum Games game where you're sliding the whole time? That game was a lot of fun. Bethesda.
Where's the new prototype game?
We want new prototype. Give us prototype.
There's Indy.
This is DLC.
Gotta be, right?
Here we go.
Good luck, Indy.
What are you doing, Jones? Are you crazy?
This is a nudity update. Now there's a nude mod for Indiana Jones. It's the only thing that's changed.
This is where it starts. Beneath the streets of Rome. Enter the city of Antioch. Find a secret relic. Bring it back to the Holy See. Defend the secret. They worshipped the giants.
I come again? Gigantes?
This is Last Crusade.
Order of Giants.
Okay, but let's be honest. You know, we're talking about like mythology and scripture and stuff like that. Giants is probably someone who's like 6'1". You know, that's like at the time they were like, "Holy cow, look at that guy." But you know, in our modern age, with our modern nutrition, probably 6'1".
World premiere.
David and Goliath. Goliath, maybe
Harrison Ford's 5'6".
5'6". Goliath probably historically 215 pounds. Really not that much. See ya. I just feel bad for blight beasts, don't you?
Yeah.
You
They're
know,
gentle
'cause
creatures.
They're just still animals, but they like kill everything. Come on, that robot just got stepped on.
No.
If there's one thing that's certain, samurais are back in.
Yeah.
Between Onimusha, this game, I feel like we've seen several, like,
Yeah.
I wonder if it's because they're these, like, more Asian studios that are getting more capital because they're growing gaming audiences, so we're getting, as opposed to now, because we used to always have military shoot man games every single year, but now we're in the age of, you know, sword and stuff.
And international markets in that case. Yeah. Case of the Mat says, I've loved their non-Pokemon games. They need to experiment more.
Oh, Game Freak.
And Hector theorizes that maybe they're testing a new game style for Pokemon to try to do a different style.
That game that we just saw was Game Freak.
That's what chat seems to be saying.
The glittering streets of Avalon sure do shine. Because they swoop their filth down to us.
Dude, filth.
I like a
On
good
the
Zeppelin.
streets.
Steampunk.
Yeah. Steampunk's back.
Is it? It never left,
It might
first
be.
of all.
Django.
Here's to playing in the mud.
Damn, James, you gotta make it make sense. I was thinking Cause a
Life
Shogun.
ain't for the soft-hearted.
Could be.
You will be
Is that the
paying
Joker?
me back
Steampunk Joker.
until You fucking
That's Steampunk
brat.
Robin.
It ain't for the spineless.
Keep your filthy pickers off me!
Okay.
And it sure as shite ain't for the decent.
He's our new claptrap. Pissed off doll.
Uh-huh.
I'm staking it right
The
here.
knob. Yeah, I like all these characters.
I like everything they're putting down.
Yeah.
Has been affronted.
Steampunk is like... Steampunk is, you know how divers, they have to pick the difficulty of their dive and they're rated on how difficult, how well they did it. Steampunk is like, I choose a difficulty 9. So if you make it look good, you've done very well. It's gonna kill him.
We can't arrest and question everyone. Let's see if we can narrow the suspects down a bit.
A robo puppy.
They were, trust your instincts, sir. Tall, yes, sir. Built rather slim, well muscular. Mm-hmm. Was very quick, agile. Go on. With a mustache. No, larger. I see. Quite fashionable.
There are different
That's the fiend who
classes.
robbed me.
They got my good side this time. Breaking in is the easy part.
Repeat himself.
Your brandy,
They have my money.
Getting away with it is the real trick.
Beef, steampunk, or something.
Candlesticks ain't gold. Worthless and dull, just like you. Nah, I have a customer. How can I help you?
I'd rather talk to you, Errol. Sounds like I'll get a better deal.
You talk to me first, and him never. Got it?
Uncle's a bit touchy, ain't he, Errol?
Touchy! I say I'm touchy!
There. Anything else you'd care to say to Errol?
He ain't got A's anymore.
If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it.
Is this the kind of thing where you like
round here? It's all
you
sharp
get him to kill
edges,
his buddy, and his buddy was
empty
there when you
pockets,
tried to rob him or something?
and blood on the cobbles. Goodbye, Silas.
No, no! I'll hurt you, you fucking meatsack! I'll leave you with a pissing bed of pieces!
You'd either got a gang at your back or a knife in it.
We're family here. Family takes care of its own.
Can't put a
Fast and
price on
Furious
that, can you?
steampunk. That
Them's
family
in
line is
charge.
what sold it.
They don't keep order.
That's how I know.
They keep power.
Take this thing into the crucible and melt it.
I love the look of so many of these
They just want us
models.
beaten, broken, and too scared to fight back.
Tell us.
I don't want to kill him!
That's why it pays to be clever and well armed.
It's just crazy to me that, like, there's someone who's aware of this, but like, so much work goes into it, so
Let's
much
go and
design,
have a few
so much
arguments.
writing, so much direction, like, that.
Don't get cocky. They've got a weapon far worse.
Oh,
Time.
this is that clockwork game. Is that what you're
And if they
saying?
can rewrite history,
Because I do remember that
they can
announcement.
rewrite us. But look who just found Mummy's keys.
You got a time shooting
Now I can
mechanic
fit it
with
with time.
stealing and heisting character creation.
Put the bullet back in the barrel. Bring the chaos to a crawl. Take a mistake and make it like it never happened.
It feels like we're watching the trailer for the game, and then
We can change the world as we
add into
know
this
it.
whole different game.
One choice at a time. And I can even go back and change the past.
Tuesday,
Change the
isn't it?
future.
Oh, damn, so that's cool.
And let me tell you, the hunters don't like it
Changing
when the rabbits
past,
got the
like,
gun.
effectively changes the geopolitics around you.
40 years ago. That's crazy.
Now let me alone and piss off!
It's fun. It's a new IP with incredible art.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun.
Our creative teams are dedicated to bringing players award-winning, record-breaking, critically
and
acclaimed games.
like you said,
Call of
I
Duty,
mean,
Black
kind
Ops
of
6 from
outside, but
Activision, Doom, The Dark
it looks
Ages
like
from
there are
Bethesda,
certain,
Diablo 4, Vessel of Hatred from Blizzard,
if you like a
and
game like
Avowed
Thief, or
from
if you
Xbox
like
Game
Dishonored,
Studios.
maybe this is a
All
game
of
that
our
would whet that
teams
appetite
across
for you.
Xbox First Party are shipping their most played games ever, and they're also delivering more content than ever before. From original single-player experiences to vast online worlds,
It is wild.
our
Like,
teams
only
are
a few years
empowered
ago, it
to
feels
build
like,
the
for me at
games
least. It's like
they've
you can
always
get a game
dreamed of.
that has time mechanics.
We want our
but that's
players
it.
to have the
Or you can
choice
get a
and
game that has
flexibility
conversation
of
mechanics.
where
That's
and
it.
how they
Or you
play
can
the
get a
games
game
our
that's
teams
set
make.
steampunk.
So of
That's
course,
it.
our games
Now
will be
it's like,
available
it's normal.
day
Using
one
all
in
these
Game
cares?
Pass
mechanics and
and
genres,
every
yeah.
new game we make
We got
for
$100
both
million.
Xbox consoles and PC will be Xbox Play Anywhere. On behalf of our creative teams, thank you. These experiences don't stop when you put down the controller. As you've seen in recent years, more and more of our characters, stories, and worlds are expanding to brand new audiences through TV and film. A Minecraft movie and the Fallout TV series broke records and brought millions of players into the game. We have more projects in the works as gaming continues to influence film and television like never before. When it comes to growing new franchises, Obsidian is having a year like no other. From
Gaming
launching a
influencing
blockbuster
film
new
and
game
television
like
is very
Avowed
cool, but I'm
to
also
the
like, but look
upcoming
at these
release
games.
of The Outer Worlds 2 this
Look at these
October.
games.
Obsidian is always delivering great games, and they
And
have
it's frustrating
a
that we
third
can come up
game
with such
launching
great
this
original
year.
IP and
You'll
gaming.
get to go
but
deeper on it in our direct.
Yeah,
But
you don't
until
now
then,
the
any
industry's
chance.
broken, and yeah, we can't do any of that. And
I
TV or linear.
I would love to speculate on why. Movies cost a lot of money, but so do video games now. They take a lot of money, and they take longer than movies.
I told you, you can't run from me, you foul beast! With new flexible legs, the yoke girth action figure can ride anything!
Breaking news. There's been an explosion at Brook Hollow
no.
Park. Chaos descended on a ceremony commemorating the 2-year anniversary of when 4 teenagers were miniaturized against their will and left to fight for their survival in the backyard of a deranged scientist. Formerly evil company Ominent Practical Technologies was set to dedicate a statue of the 4 teenagers, fast food science robot Burgle, and Dr. Tully when an explosion erupted. Dr. Tully and the teenagers' current whereabouts are also unknown.
Yeah, I was like, this is grounded.
Do you think this is the year we get a brand new Nights into Dreams?
You gotta keep them separated.
No, no, I beat you right. I never got to play this game.
Really? You didn't play? I played it with Funhouse.
I know. I wasn't there for that game to play. Probably too busy working.
Cool and fun. You have access to my Steam Family Library, so I'm sure you'll find a way. Old man always finds a way to access requests Steam Library.
Yep.
Rory says the offspring means this is cool.
Yeah.
Coming so soon. Next month. That is a summer game.
Yeah.
Right? Vibe and everything.
The predecessor, ND3500, reached. Accessing predecessor's travel log. Attempting data salvage.
Bloober team.
I have encountered an unprecedented orphan. It was in a state of suppressed recomposition.
The behavior pattern of the orphans populating the area is highly unusual.
Django Bango says, almost lost my hearing at an Offspring concert.
Because it was too good.
It was too good.
You said, I never want to hear anything else other than this.
There's nothing wrong with wearing earplugs at a
Highly
concert,
recommended to
guys.
proceed with caution.
In fact, I encourage it.
Yeah.
I actually feel like I can hear the music better, and then I don't have like a headache afterwards.
There's one venue here in LA, smaller, but that they will like hand out earplugs. They have just a bucket of them.
Yeah.
All used.
The sound, I don't know how sound works, but it gets through, and it feels fine. And when people talk to you, you can hear them too. I don't know. It seems like it should be always the case.
Such is our calling.
Little space horror. Okay, Bluebird.
Yeah.
Kronos.
Will Furboy appear?
Furboy Easter egg, maybe.
Furboy Easter egg, perhaps. here's what would get me hype. Some sort of, not retro necessarily, but like something that looked like a classic RPG, like an Octopath Traveler announcement. I think would be cool.
It's a little anachronistic here. The
How old is this? How long is Elder Scrolls Online?
well, I think it's still anachronistic because this game and the song. Never mind.
I'm not saying the game has been around since
The song and the game came out at the same time.
Yeah.
The era.
There were a lot in the JRPG Indie Showcase a week or so ago. Okay, I'll look that up.
He's gonna play Lives of PDLC. He's not gonna look that
I
up.
have a list of games that are already like bought and paid for that I need to play, but I just feel like we've seen a lot of third-person action games, and that would be like a different vibe, different energy.
Take down the writing wall. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. Like how Fortnite does their events. Yeah, they say, come on everybody, let's take down this wall together.
It's like Helldivers. Helldivers just had this thing recently where they were supposed to... people theorize, and if anyone in chat knows, chime in, but people theorize that there was supposed to be some world-ending event, but people fought so hard that they prevented the like statistical push required to make it happen.
Mayday!
That's fun.
Mayday! Hold one to mission control. We're falling. Thomas, the ship's breaking apart. There's no time. Evacuate now. Thomas, come in.
Ariane, you sacrificed everything for a new world to save mankind, and I'll always love you for that.
Donan originated the Life is Strange franchise.
Feels like Scavenger's right. When you crash land on a planet or something like that, and there's resources, do you fight to survive or do you get that from people?
I explore, I see what my options are.
Grim.
I mean, there's fight, flight, give up. People don't talk enough about the third.
Do not talk about the give up.
Third
Yeah,
option.
it is funny, like fight or flight, but then sometimes you do see like
Ragdoll.
Yeah, I mean like scared animals sometimes will just
find you. Remember that time that you picked up that possum because you thought, possum because you thought it was like injured, but it was probably just playing possum.
Okay, but no, it's more complex than that because there was blood.
Wait. Some kind of left turn? Wow.
There was the possum. There was blood, and it was lying there. And I was like, okay, if when I come back in like 30 minutes, it's still there. It's probably like I'm gonna give it ample time to escape. And I came back and it was still there. So I was like, oh, it must be actually hurt. So that's when I put it in a box and I took it somewhere.
Premiere.
And then found a possum rescue, and then
Welcome to
brought the
England,
possum
Mr. David.
rescue, and
I know
then
this
they
must be a
came and
shock.
took it, and then they
Having
messaged
never
me
met
and they
your
were like,
real
"It was
father,
fine,
but
possum
he
was
left you
fine."
this hotel in his will. It's
I'm gonna
been in your
butcher the
family for
pronunciation here.
generations.
Meow Canto?
Much like the
Can you give
Canto?
me the phonetical pronunciation in the name? Thank
Yeah,
you.
Thank you so much. I like this guy's energy.
Got a good vibe. Got a good look.
Every room used to be in such high
I really enjoy blueprints.
Your wish I'll come
So anything where I can build wacky spaces is okay
Well,
with me.
hello there. It looks like you're about to do some renovations. Would you like some help with that?
Interesting. It's like Power Wash Simulator
So,
vibes.
my father was renovating the hotel when he disappeared?
Not just the hotel. He was helping the entire village.
Sexy
You have his power tools.
knows
You know,
the sexy
you can
priest?
pick up where he left off.
That's gonna be a problem for me.
You seem like a good man, like he was.
I'm in. They don't suspect a thing.
Just make sure the locals don't get wind of what you're really
Some
up to.
runes?
Oh boy, we got puzzle
Because
solving
if they find
houses.
out,
Wow.
they will
this
wicker
is
man your
weird. I dig it.
You keep looking into things.
I like everything they're putting down here.
Don't make the same mistake your father
See,
made.
people are just making this game.
This place.
People are like, oh, let's make a
The
game
only
with a
one
gun
you
that
can
fires
really
books.
trust is me.
Talking cat?
Cat, yeah. What's the name? I'm sorry, I apologize in advance for not knowing this, but what's the name of the Spawn character who's the other hitman that has this face paint like that? He's got. He's
Skanking a little bit here in my chair.
It's like a Lovecraft. There are no ghosts at the Grand. Wow.
Okay, I'm in.
Look at that sexy priest though up front.
Oh, priest, front and center. Put him front and center, Father.
Very
Right
cool.
up here near
Very
the lens.
cool.
I'm interested. I'm in. Let's see what other game.
That boy. Pick it up.
New Fallout trailer comes on. I'm back here.
Yeah.
The world as there are stars in the heavens, and when we need their help, they send us a hero. Who would have guessed the defender of my homeland could be my daughter?
Mulan.
He's like, I could have never imagined my
No.
daughter achieving
A woman?
anything.
Heavens
My daughter? I tried to get into Shogun Total War years and years ago because I was so into Civilization, but the computer I had at the time couldn't run it like well at all, so I gave up on it. But I've always thought in the back of my mind, I'm like, what would have happened if it could run? There's another thing too, because I also tried to play City of Heroes back in college, and that would have been my first experience with an MMORPG, City of Heroes, and it didn't work. Graphics couldn't run it. I go, I had
Who
gotten
might you have
in.
been?
Who would I be today if I had gotten into MMOs back then? Shogun is one of the best Total Wars. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. But as you know, Liza P, so.
만약 이 결정이 패권 국가의 특정 정치 집단에 이익을 줘야 한다면
Okay, Korean crime drama.
당신의
Like that
특정
jacket.
행동이 대중의
How come you
의사결정에
don't wear
영향을
more
미칠 수
tiny
있으며
jackets?
반대로 누군가는
Oh, I guess because you're
당신의
midsection gets
의사결정에
really
영향을
cold and
주려
sort of
한다는
defeats
것을
the purpose of
인지할
it being a
But remember the other day
jacket.
when you said you were hot?
안전한 입장을
Yeah,
and I
and
said
I
just do the thing where you expose
pull my
your
shirt
belly.
up to expose my belly. Yeah.
Yeah.
당신의
Yeah.
입장은 온전한 본인의
Kind of
판단이
looks like me.
그렇게 믿고 있거나 믿고 싶을 뿐.
Splinter Cell.
당신은 무엇 때문에 분노하는가? 당신의 분노는 스스로 결정한 것인가?
So so much work goes into this. It's just crazy that like
누군가 당신의 분노를 이용한다.
James should wear more tiny jackets. I would. If it was more socially acceptable, I would. I know what you're saying. Break the norms. I agree. But
I mean, we run in some pretty deplorable circles. I don't think they'd mind.
that's true. I just don't know. I'm not a cutting edge kind of guy. Look at me. I'm not a cutting edge kind of guy.
Well, you are, because you're wearing that sick Nitro Rifle t-shirt.
Yeah, but Nitro Rifle's insanely popular with everyone. You'd have to be an idiot and loser not to have Nitro Rifle merch.
World premiere.
So again,
That's true.
not on the cutting edge.
I'm glad that Thunderful and Wishfully finally joined.
Give me a Dredge too.
Novo. Te kemaite mana. Muite unanite waiora. Dia. Novo tualibemo iwalotaname.
Destiny 3. Calling it Destiny 3.
Took a little bit of a turn.
Need a sleeping dog sequel. I love sleeping dogs. I've often thought, I was like, do I pick up sleeping dogs again? And then I realized, no, I have to play Lies of PDLC. But often, there are times it happens, and I go, ooh, maybe. Right to the face, that old man. I can't tell if that's an actual sequel to maybe a game I just haven't heard of, or if that's just the title they went with. It's fun. I love a good game Elyse and I can play on the couch. I love a good game Elyse and I can play on the couch. Ghost Trick 2, do not tease me. Ghost Trick is one of the best games I've ever
I'm
played.
drinking my Vault-Tec purified drinking water right now.
Oh, there you go.
Well, hello there. Beautiful day to relax by the old
They're
fishing
really
hole.
banking on
Wouldn't
the
you
fishing. Because there
when
was
it
a whole
comes to
fishing
Appalachia is a
set
land
that they
aswim
had
with
at Playdays
opportunity.
yesterday.
Yes, you'll find fish of all flavors in every walk of waterway, from its mightiest of rivers to its humblest of ponds. Just step up to the bank, cast your line, and when your bobber starts bobbing, reel in the rewards.
This is the first time Fallout
What do you
has
got on
had
there, Jed?
a fishing mechanic in it.
Worms! And how are they biting today?
See for yourself.
Bagging the big fish starts with finding the right tools for the job. There are as many unique combinations of rods, reels, bobbers, and baits as there are fish in the sea. And when you've caught your fill, pop over to the local tackle shop to swap fish tails.
Can you smell that? No matter what troubles plague the future wastelands of Appalachia, you can always find comfort in cozy little joys like this. You just gotta know where to look. Vault Life is your ticket to easy living. Design and build your own little slice of paradise. A place to show off all the bits and bobs you collect in your
Can I
travels.
play the banjo?
Got a green thumb? Plant your own peaceful vegetable garden. And nothing warms the heart like a neighborhood cookout.
Ah, community makes a wasteland a waste home. Join today, and tomorrow you'll be kicking back and sharing a meal with friends in beautiful
I guess my
Appalachia.
question is, what, in adding this stuff, what is it kind of like lending to the Fallout lore in any way? Like, how is it taking a twist on this being a desolate wasteland and post-apocalyptic landscape and taking this stuff? And I didn't really see a ton of that in what we just saw. I don't really... If the Fallout folks can tell me, like, what you really feel like it's doing and infusing that, I'd love to know.
I wonder, because I know Fallout 76 is mostly like base building and stuff like that, but I wonder if there is like a narrative, like through line. You like find a fish that leads you to a place that takes you to a thing to get new items and stuff. But I don't know.
It's essentially just like mini games and farming for the sake of mini games and farming.
Yeah.
No hate, I just...
4-player co-op, anime action game, 4-player co-op. That's what I do. I awaken to survive. That's what every morning you say you're already up. I mean, I'm still asleep. And you go, James, awaken to survive.
You go, I'm up, I'm up.
Solo leveling. Oh, okay.
Paul Morgan says, don't forget to like the stream, y'all. That's really sweet.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for the like.
Thanks.
Thanks.
World
WP.
Oh. No, I don't think this is the Xbox. Is this Xbox Pokemon?
Lindsay's here. Lindsay, I don't got moves, and you know that.
Yeah.
Everybody say hi, Lindsay.
Kill that alpha tubster.
Lindsay, what games are you excited for?
Pal World.
What was the game that was the like kind of power washing? It was that really.
Oh, I mean, it had the longest title in the world. It was like, hey, a spare room in the Mongo Manor or whatever.
Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Tony Hawk Pro Skater. I just want to say
I think this is a
thanks
game
to
you would
everyone
dig,
for
Lindsay.
all the love and support
It has
we've
elements
seen
of stuff
since
that
we
you
announced
like.
Tony Hawk's
It
Pro
actually has
Skater
elements of
3 and
stuff
4 a
that
few
you
months
like and
ago.
I like.
These games have changed
Do
my
a
life.
1080, Tony
But more
Hawk.
than that,
There are
I've seen
no
them help
ghosts of the
spread a
Grand.
love and appreciation for skating all
didn't see
over
it, look
the
up
world.
There Are No Ghosts
and
of
that
the
means
Grand.
everything to me and the team. I can't wait for you all to experience the game. It's been rebuilt with so much care and attention to detail, with some brand new parks, new music, new skaters, and more. And you can enjoy it all with your friends with up to 8 players in multiplayer. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 officially drops July 11th, and we have a lot more surprises to come.
My friends.
Check out the
All
latest
skating
trailer
around.
now.
3 and 4, I feel like I didn't play nearly as much as Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. That's the one I played a ton of.
Crazy to think that Tony Hawk's son married Kurt Cobain's daughter.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Like, what a fusion of an era.
Are you not gonna skank?
Did they like get audio from skaters at a skate park while they were skating?
Yeah, but they had to skate behind them.
The camera or the audio engineer.
Wow, the comparisons are crazy, like the side by side. It's like I look at it and I go like, oh, this looks good, but this also like I think about how the old one looked. CKY. Just bam.
Bam's in the game.
Bam, you're in the game. Oh, Michelangelo.
Whoa.
Which was the Tony Hawk that had the Metal Gear Solid 2 level?
When I was at Easy Allies, Huber had played this Turtles Tactics game that had just came out.
Oh, yeah.
And it seemed fun, it seemed cool, and there were
Dude.
a lot of great like little Turtles references and nuance they put into it. But at no point did like all the Turtles do something together.
Oh,
like it was just always like you switch between Turtles.
You gotta have team-ups.
Yeah.
Turtle team-ups.
World
WP.
premiere.
This is pretty. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why it's pretty.
You play as Muffins? Is that the name of your character? Muffins?
Play as Muffins in a journey of self-discovery. Yeah. Meet new allies. Explore dangerous worlds. Confront your sister.
Those are great animations.
Oh, Moon Battle. Moonball.
Yeah, Moonball.
Which company we used to work for, that was a thing.
Moonball?
Remember?
No.
Achievement Hunter had the thing.
Oh,
Wasn't that
yeah,
their thing?
right. Achievement Hunter had so many things, I couldn't keep up. They were like, across the company, there was Moonballs. Every time there's the next big thing. Guys, we got Moonballs. And they go, oh, we got wacky straws. All kinds of stuff. Wicker wallets.
At Fate's End.
You can pull a sword out of anywhere on your body. Where do you want it to come from? Think about it. Don't answer
I know
me
where
now.
it's. I know it's not where I want it to. I know where it's coming from.
Uh-huh. Oh! Gears of War.
Mm-hmm. The bros are ready. The bros are back.
Look who decided to show up.
We playing Gears of War on handheld?
Guess so.
Oh, okay.
Nice, I love crossplay. Love crossplay. Haven't played Elden Ring Night Rain yet because there's all kinds of tribes of people I know that are playing on different platforms.
Looks like they upgraded.
Split screen co-op.
We'll play together.
Wow.
I'll play this with you.
You want to do split screen co-op?
Yeah. Maybe we get 2 more people. We can do 4 players split, you know? Split it up as much as we can.
I don't know if it probably doesn't go that much.
I don't want to see the screen. Let's play it.
It's Dom. There's Dom.
He's back.
Nothing bad happens to Dom. His life's fine. 24-player co-op.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just keep splitting
Just
it.
a sliver.
Just keep, yeah, everyone
Oh,
gets
I want a tiny
everyone-
sliver. Look,
not sure this will be a good game for you two. Elyse will spend all her time rezzing James.
if you want Ninjago to be Sherpa carrying you through gears, we can do that.
Not so Sherpa.
Okay?
Like, okay, Japanese Village, okay. Shenmue 3? Is this Shenmue 3?
3.5.
Persona? I see a schoolboy running through a Japanese town. I go, that's Persona. Which Persona did you play?
I don't remember the number, what it was, but it's the clock.
I played the fighting game a little bit because I liked the art style.
The Smugglers League is always there.
Sea of Thieves.
But you won't see us.
Crazy. It's crazy
You won't
how this
hear
game
us.
is. We always talk about how like streaming services don't
And
give
the
like
only way
comedy
you'll
shows
ever
enough
know
time to find their footing.
Is if that's
Sea of
what
Thieves
we want.
started out as just like get on a boat and ride around, and the way that's expanded
As
into
smugglers,
just something.
we
Well, it's also interesting to see when these games kind of like they find their footing or they have an update that then really visualizes or recontextualizes what this game is. The
Yeah.
gamers go back to it.
Yeah, I mean, the unfortunate truth is that like sometimes
Getting your hands on
like,
gold is one thing.
you have to
but
build the
should know
platform,
that this
and then you're
is
like,
what we're
we
really
need
after.
money to build the things to fill out the bits around the platform, and that's kind of what Sea of Thieves did, and it worked out, which is great. But
It's more than
you know,
moving under moonlight
there's tons of
shadows.
it's a great concept, and I think when I first played Sea of Thieves, that was like my thought was like, oh man, imagine if you could actually do more pirate stuff and not just get on a boat and wander. And now that's what it is.
Just do whatever it takes to get the job done. You are pirates,
But it
after
has
all.
to be able to be sustained and invested in and supported until it can get to that point,
Welcome,
right?
my friends, to
Requires
the
so much.
Smugglers League.
Cyberpunk, I think, is a really interesting example of, you know, it had a mixed
paying for
reception and then updated and improved in a way that games came back to it. I think also you bought this thing and you have a sunken cost in it and you want to get to a point where you do enjoy it to the fullest.
Yeah.
And I think developers, they want you to, it's not like they're like they want to put out a
premiere.
half-baked or bad product. It's like developers want you to love their game and they want you to want to play it.
Yeah. I mean, Fortnite is another great example, you know.
This is ridiculous. Please, come on.
This is Office Space game? Oh.
Had enough yet?
No, Dad, not even close.
I gotta catch up on this show.
Uh-oh. It's because they split the second season into 2 parts, and we were like, we'll just wait for the other part, and then we lost track of time.
I hoped you'd understand why I had to do this. Accept our rule or die.
I'd like to propose a third
I
option.
like the art style.
I'm not your son anymore. I'm the guy who's going to throw you off this planet for good. I trusted you.
It was like Mortal Kombat, yeah. Is this NetherRealm?
Ready to bleed? This is over.
Combos! They got the combos! 3v3 tag fighting. Wow. This feels like Battle for the Grid. The Power Rangers game.
Yeah, how you like this? It's an army.
I am ending you.
I see
Oh,
it
I have
all
something
now.
that I want to. Hang on.
Okay.
BRB.
All right, I'll be here watching this Invincible fighting game. This is the kind of different stuff I'm looking for, though. Oh, we killed him. Oh my God! Fatalities? What's the studio? Did they say what the studio is? Skybound Games. And Quarter Up. Interesting. Yeah, it sounds like a Mortal Kombat game, a lot like a Mortal Kombat game. But then it looked like it was playing like the Power Rangers game. Ooh. 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 Hey, if you were here when we did our stream for PAX, and Elyse and I were like getting hype over Magic the Gathering, something that we don't do at all otherwise. We ended up getting a pack. We got the Final Fantasy Cross Magic the Gathering card pack.
I'm here to even the odds. Any objections?
Are you gonna use your V-Bucks?
No.
Know your place, little lamb.
I'm gonna give away some V-Bucks.
Give away some V-Bucks. We got some V-Bucks yesterday.
They gave us some V-Bucks at Summer Game Fest. I'm not gonna use them. So, I thought I'd put them in chat here. And then, whoever claims it first, it's yours.
Okay. This is PlayStation, right? Or was it already on PC? This is also on my list that I really want to play. Oh, Lindsay's still here. She heard that we got Magic the Gathering cards. I think it's a Final Fantasy VII Commander decks.
Lindsay, do you play Fortnite? Do you want one of these V-Bucks?
World premiere.
If you do, I'll text it to you.
Double Fine, world premiere. Love me a new Double Fine game. Broken Age 2. Where's that lighthouse going? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I'm just saying, like, the games have such creative, like, visionary stuff happening. It's like, obviously I grew up loving games, but a different type of game that I grew up with. But now it's like, man, you know, you dream of writing movies and television, but this would be way more cool to work on. Okay, I'll see you there. See you there. Loving you, Double Fine game. Oh, the code's coming in.
So whoever gets
Games
it
like
first.
Psychonauts 2 showed
Don't
how
let the
Double
bots
Fine
get it.
excels at creating unique and innovative experiences, and Keeper is no exception. Looking ahead, next year marks 25 years of Xbox. It's a big milestone for the platform and franchises that you helped build and make popular. We couldn't have done this without everyone who's been with us on this journey. As we think about bringing a
What the heck
new
are
generation
V-Bucks?
of players to these iconic
Fortnite
franchises,
currency, I
I'm
believe,
excited to
right?
share
Fortnite,
that
yeah.
players will get to celebrate 25 years of
Rick's
Xbox
here.
with a new
Rick.
Fable.
They
the next
heard about
Forza,
Magic.
Gears of War E-Day.
I mentioned
and the
Magic the
return
Gathering,
of a
and then
classic
suddenly
that's been
I
with
want
us
to.
since
I
the
want to
beginning.
like play. Like I want to like.
Today, You've seen an
experience it.
incredible
We
range
taught
of games
the basics
from
of
creators
playing it, but I don't
across
know that
the
I can
globe.
sustain it as a
Creators
hobby.
like In Exile, reaching for new heights.
No,
with
maybe like
Clockwork
Rick and Lindsay who
Revolution.
play
I'll
it.
teach you.
You don't know. You've never
Sluggerfly,
played.
making
Figure it
teen
out.
meets modern classic platformer
You've never played. You don't know
into
what's
3D.
up.
Square Enix.
I have played that one
more
time on the
critically
bus where my
acclaimed
friend beat
Final
me.
Fantasy
Oh my
Made me never want to play
franchise
ever
our
again.
players.
But I learned how to play
And Team
other
Ninja, returning to the
collectible
beloved
card
series
games, so
they
I'm sure you
debuted
figured
on
out.
Xbox.
Let me guess.
You've
You
also
play the
seen
fucking
next
card
Xbox
here,
hardware
but then you have to use
our
energy
Xbox
points to
Ally
play the
handheld,
cards. You get
which
this stuff
lets
in your
you bring
hand. They have
your
values. Oh,
Xbox
do this, and then
experience
choose
and
this
your
thing, do
library
that thing.
with you
build your
anywhere.
arena, blah, blah,
hope
blah,
you
blah.
enjoyed
Yeah, okay,
the
but like
breadth
Lindsay
and
and
depth
Rick
of the
actually
games,
know it. You
updates, and
just kind of like
experiences
said
they're
Blah,
coming
blah,
out
blah,
on,
blah,
and then
blah.
you finished it with blah 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 blah.
You do the thing. You drop the
We're
cards
seeing
down or whatever.
more
Look, he's already
players
playing.
on
He's
our
playing it probably right
platform
now on
and
his
in our
ROG
games than
Xbox.
ever.
Rick, I still got a
Thanks to
message you
all
about
of
golfing.
We're proud of the creativity that Obsidian is
This
delivering
is not
this
so
year.
right.
See, I told you.
Immediately after showcase,
You go.
our
I got.
direct
Oh, how many
begins,
points you got this round? I got
where
3
you'll
points.
go
All right, I'll
inside
play
the
this
studio
2-point
for
card
an
or whatever.
extended look
All
at
right, I
the Outer
passed.
Worlds 2
You
and
turn it. Maybe
Grounded.
at one point you turn it to the
Thanks
side.
for joining us today. But
says New
before we
James
get
got
into
it.
the
That's
direct,
all it is.
I told
we have
you.
a final world premiere. Enjoy.
Another world premiere.
This is a big one. If Phil's setting it up, WP.
You got a butterfly. What's that mean?
Well, butterflies are a big thing in Life is Strange, but I don't think that's the world premiere we're getting here.
Final Fantasy VIII.
Welcome to the Guild. We have been expecting you. Please, follow me.
Assassin's Creed 3.
You already know us as a
Balatro
global tech
2?
leader. Our software,
Everyone says James is right.
our systems, combined with our skilled
Let's see.
team,
Blah, blah, blah,
is designed to save lives.
Oh my god, it's a chappy game.
Your years of service have shown you the importance of our work. Here, you'll witness the global scope of that mission in action.
Milo and whatever his name is.
Mino Ventimiglia?
Esteemed vision.
Save the cheerleader, save the world?
For too long, we have been bound
Cats.
by outdated systems, accepting limitations instead of redefining them. The Guild is safeguarding tomorrow, now. We are pioneering the
backs.
future of protection worldwide.
That old game.
Our
Beats that
advancements
again.
are designed to elevate everyday life, reshaping the future of technology on a global scale. I'm Emma Kagan, CEO of the Guild.
Quantum Break.
It's just funny because lines like this, like reshaping technology on a global scale, like those are things that get said in these press conferences.
Oh yeah,
about,
yeah, I know.
You know, so it's.
Nice 9-inch nails.
They're everywhere.
Where's Lucy? How's Lucy doing? Oh, never mind. Stranger Things. Gex the Gecko.
Gex, like you've never seen him before. As a man.
Naked.
Oh yeah, Josh, is this the Johnny Mnemonic game we've been waiting for?
It's a powerful thing. David Mason. Menendez.
Call of Duty? That's a Call of Duty trailer? Oh my god. Wow. In a million years,
No,
I would
could
have
not
never
have
guessed Call of Duty. Why was he upside down in the Stranger Things? What the hell? Well, yeah, why was he in the Stranger Things world? Was that Milo Ventimiglia? Was that the guy from Heroes?
Maybe.
Okay, so now we're gonna be. Are we officially sliding over into the?
I can't tell. The Outer Worlds 2 Direct.
Yes, we must be. Otherwise, why is there a movement? So they have a room where they just play D&D
haunting the hallways
Welcome
of
to Obsidian
Obsidian.
Entertainment. We here at the studio have joked around that this has been the year of Obsidian, with Avowed releasing early this year and now ending the year with 2 more games. And what better way to cap this incredible year for us than by doing what our studio
Thank you
does
for
best.
the hot dog VHS. I have not watched it yet.
Come in. You can get out of here.
I
Fergus. Thank you so much. No, you're
have
doing
to
great.
access
You nailed
a
it.
VCR in
the sequel
some
is
way.
the lifeblood of every great franchise. Think about it. The original creates the
aesthetically,
world
it's
and
very,
builds
very
fandom,
cool.
but the
Yeah.
sequel, that's what makes it worth remembering. No sequel, no hoverboard. No sequel, no dual SMGs. No sequel, no raccoon tail. No sequel, no Zune 2, which doesn't really exist, but I wish it had.
There was a Zoom too.
There was a Zune 2. I'm Mark, the head of sequels here at Obsidian, and I have sequelized everything. Blockbuster movies to AAA video games to my first marriage, so trust me, I know what I'm doing. Come along on this journey with me. Part 2.
They're gonna be a. They're gonna have a little fun here. They're gonna have a little fun.
Are you gonna watch this Obsidian? Oh, sorry, the Other Worlds 2 Direct?
I guess we can. I mean, it's up
Okay,
to you.
okay,
do
we
you
can.
people want to keep hanging out and watch the
can.
Outer Worlds 2?
I think I need like to go for 2 minutes.
Okay, that's fine. I'll handle it here. Yeah, I'll handle the Fortnite. If you guys have questions for me about anything you saw today, go ahead and put the questions in the chat. I'll be answering questions about everything we saw today. Magic the Gathering questions and stuff like that. I'm happy to answer any of those questions. So
this time we're able to go a lot deeper because
yeah,
we have
so
more
just
time
let me
and money,
know.
which is a great thing.
Outer
We're able to
Wilds
make it a much
2, I
more
can also
true
handle
Obsidian
questions
reactive RPG than we
for
were
that
the
as
first time
well
around.
because I haven't played the first one. Well, that's a powerful shotgun. You aim down sights.
So we're going deeper and more complex.
If you're curious
with
where I'm
everything
at,
for the
I'm
sequel.
playing
Deeper story,
Doom
lore,
2016
RPG interactions,
right now.
reactivity,
So,
all the things we've been known for as a company. It's really a complete realization of everything
PDLC.
people want from an Obsidian game.
Monad,
Surprisingly, this is the first time
more
in over
time
25 years that
that
I've
I'm
had the
spending
chance to do
doing
a full
something
sequel for a world
other
that I
than
helped
playing the
co-create.
lives of
It's really
PDLC,
just a
which is what I
fantastic
really want to be
opportunity
doing
to
right now,
explore and expand the universe in interesting ways.
Mr. Manley, will James Angel be in any wrestling games coming out? James Angel is in every single wrestling game where you can
shoot
create
your
a
way
character.
through it, you can talk your way through it, you can sneak your way through it.
James
And
Angel.
so, no matter
And then you
what
can
kind
just
of play
message
style
me
that
on
you
Instagram
like,
or
this
whatever,
is just
and
an
I'll tell you what
awesome
James
franchise
Angel's
and an
moves
awesome game to jump into, even if it's your first one.
Mega
The first
Yo-Yo,
Outer
what's your
Worlds was a great
pre-workout
base to
stack?
start from, as has
And do
all
you
the
do
elements
sumo
of a
or
great
conventional
Obsidian
deadlift?
RPG.
I do
Interesting
conventional
characters,
deadlift
deep
because that's
worlds,
what I
important
feel like
choices.
my anatomy is
In the Outer
better
Worlds 2,
made
not only
for.
did we want to double
It's
down
what I
on those
feel
elements, but we wanted to
more,
give players even more of it. We've also put a lot
for
of investment
training.
into skills and traits.
My
that
pre-workout,
things like
I don't really have a
combat,
stack per
conversations
se.
in areas that we call RPG
I take 5 grams of creatine
which are the part of the
every
world
single
where
day.
players can use their
Not
specific
really
skills,
as a pre-workout.
perks, and backgrounds to solve
And,
problems in
sometimes I
unique
don't
ways
use
in
anything,
our
but
new,
basically anything
bigger
with
worlds.
like some caffeine in it is pretty useful to me. I'm not too picky.
I love a deep RPG experience, and building out that RPG crunchiness for our players was at the forefront
What's
of
the
what we
Marvel
set out to
Puzzle
create.
Quest streak?
We prioritize those deeper RPG options
find
with
out.
different character builds and combos so players can express their role-playing power fantasies. We also have different equipment options for different playstyles and different companions with different abilities.
Obsidian. What were the other games that they did?
In the first Outer Worlds, you start off as the Stranger,
got a
which was
big
basically
bonus.
a blank slate
It's got
to
a
build
big
on
bonus,
top of
guys.
with various attribute points that would begin to define your personal experience in the game. You can make any kind of character you want, but we've given you a role. That role is an Earth Directorate agent.
Day
You can think of them as kind of like
4207.
Space Cowboys or Space Sky Marshals.
So that's where I'm at in my
They're
life.
the good guys that go into places and kind of fix everything that's wrong.
You can do the math.
You're going to be
on
one
that.
of those. But we don't tell you why you joined the Art Directorate. There could have been a lot of different
Have you
reasons.
played the Who
right?
Killed
It could
Sonic
have been
game? I
because you're an
haven't.
actual lawbringer and you want to
haven't.
go in
That's
there
the one
and
that's
spread
like
law
a
throughout the
point and click.
galaxy. It could be that you're a roustabout and you just had nothing better to do. After you pick your
James,
background,
did you
one of the
see
really
the amazing
important
bit
choices you
Patrick
have next is
revealing
choosing your
Funhouse
traits.
truths in Mario Kart
While we had
today?
attributes
No,
in
what
the
time
first
was
Outer
that
Worlds,
today?
we leaned into traits for
Is
the
that,
Outer
was that a
Worlds
video
too,
that
which
went
are
up
these
today?
big changes to your
No,
character.
if it went up
depending
today, I
on which
haven't.
ones
The
you
first
pick.
thing I did this morning was prepare the
So it
stream.
could be something like brilliant,
and then start
where you
streaming.
can tag extra
So I
skills
haven't
and you
done
start
that.
getting extra
Yeah.
skill
But
points.
is it a
and that's
VOD
obviously
on
really
their
great
channel?
if that's how you want to build your character. You can also go and do something like Lucky, where you get extra critical chance.
What's your favorite
and
Sonic
you also get a lot of
game?
really cool options throughout the game as well. Of course, we brought back
I don't
dumb.
know if it's the
so,
best one, but
so
Sonic
players
2
love the
is the
dumb
one
option.
that like sits in my brain the most.
Do you believe in
You know, that's the one that like hangs out with me in my mind the most. I love that,
Not
and Sonic CD I have fond memories.
quite what I meant, but I like your contempt.
Elyse said she was
for
going to be back
boundaries.
in 2
I
minutes.
could put
So you know what
your
I'm going to do
adventure
real
spirit
quick?
to good use.
Keep
And you get
asking me
Lots
questions,
of really cool,
but
fun
while this is
conversation
happening,
options in the game, but we took
I'm
that even
gonna
further. And
roll
again, there's
through
lots of elements
quick
in the
trailer
game where you can
for our
be
podcast
dumb
that
and
we
use
do
that for something. Could be
every single
something as
week.
simple
Comes
as
out on
banging
Tuesday.
on a
Answer
machine
for
to get
it.
it
It's
to
Comedy
work.
Podcast, and then I'm just going to show you the trailer so you can see everything that's All right, goodbye.
Answer For It is a freewheeling trivia podcast with an emphasis on the trivial.
It's hosted by me, internet funny woman Elyse Willems. I come up with obscure and nonsensical questions.
And we answer them. And when we don't have the answers, we just make one up.
When you're as dumb as we are, it has to be an improv podcast.
I'm James Willems. You may know me from YouTube or the shirtless photos I post online, which by default makes me the most qualified to answer any health science questions you may have.
I'm AJ Locascio. I'm a voice actor with roles in X-Men 97, Voltron Legendary Defender, and most of my contributions to the podcast are funny voices, but I also know a bunch about old Nickelodeon cartoons, and I will tell stories about Dr. Needleman, my childhood pediatrician.
And I'm Zach Anner. And while I may be both a high school and college dropout, I do have something called a doctorate from Walt Disney World and cerebral palsy. As we all know, that is the thinking man's palsy. So I'm perfect for this.
That's not something anybody...
It's still something everybody says.
All right. Listen, basically we riff on Elise's questions, going on tangents and tumbling down weird comedic rabbit holes, kind of like this trailer.
We answer anywhere from between 4 and 7 questions in only an hour.
You will listen for the questions and then question why you listened.
If you've ever wondered what listening to an hour of unmedicated ADHD sounds like, Answer For It is the podcast for you.
Any listener that doesn't have ADHD, when they start listening, by the end of it, they will. Look, there's a bird.
Oh, what kind of bird?
Exactly. This is what happens.
Waka waka.
Come for the questions, leave for the answers.
I mean, probably. I do think people might end up having to Google what the answers were to some of these questions.
Get excited and get thinking, because Answer For It premieres Tuesday, April 15th, with new episodes weekly, every Tuesday, wherever you listen to podcasts.
The real friendship is the trivia podcast we made along the way.
Wow. True. He's not wrong.
Wow, what a fun trailer. I noticed Dylan said, I miss a lot of your live streams and you don't have a lot of videos on YouTube. Where can I consume your content and support you guys? Do you do shows anymore? Well, that trailer was for a project that Elyse and I do every single week now, so that's a fun podcast that we do. Yeah, I mean, most of the stuff that I think Elyse and I work on now, we promote, if it is the kind of thing that we even need to promote on Instagram or someplace like that. I don't know. Social media is not fun as much anymore. So Instagram is like the one place where I still like connect with people, and where we promote stuff. But yeah, so we've done live shows, Dynasty Typewriter in Los Angeles, but we also live stream those. And then we do the podcast every single week, and that's for everybody. Obviously, no tickets required, 100%. Just go ahead and subscribe and check that out every single week. But yeah, I mean, I did some VO last year and done some video games. We're still doing some video game writing. But the problem with video game writing is that you work on something now and then no one finds out that it exists for 3 years.
Did you talk about creating character?
Then I also do the Creating Character podcast, which I just started with Scorpio Sky, who's a veteran Southern California wrestler, and Eric Bedour, who, if you know Rooster Teeth, is one of the best producers in the biz. So the three of us do a podcast together. But yeah, I mean, we also pop in here every once in a while. We were doing once a week, but then I was
Life
traveling.
happened.
I was
Yeah.
traveling and stuff, but there's so much happening this weekend that we were like, oh, there's fun. So, you know, we try and check in as much as possible. We also don't blame people for being like, hey, I moved on with my life. People seem way less interested in the Outer Worlds 2 stuff. There's a lot of information being shared, so I figured we could probably wrap it up.
Oh, thanks, Lindsay. It's a little bit shorter, you know, but
looks good. It looks good to me. But yeah, this weekend was like a perfect excuse to pop on stream and hang out with people. Justin, why did my dad leave? It wasn't. I mean, even if it did have something to do with you, it's not your fault. I'm not going to say it didn't have anything to do with you, because maybe it did. Maybe it was the pressure, the feeling of pressure. But it's more a statement on the inadequacies of your father, if that is the reasoning. So,
even if James and I don't make stuff all the time, Lindsay's in chat. You can follow her and see the streams that she's doing and the stuff she's making.
Yeah. Check her out and follow her there. But I think Lindsay, you mostly stream on Twitch though, right? I believe so. She'll respond in 25 minutes when the stream catches up. But yeah, you know.
That's my toast.
Is that what you went to do? You went to go make toast? All right. Well, we're probably gonna wrap this up right now. Thank you so much.
What? No.
Well, you're
you
making
don't have
toast.
to. Well, I'm hungry.
Making toast. I
It's
have Liza
11:30.
P. I have Liza P DLC that needs to get played. But we appreciate everyone coming and hanging out with us today, and then also on Friday, people came out for the Summer Game Fest stream. But yeah, I need to go teach Elyse how to play Magic the Gathering.
Lindsay, did I get your Twitch right? Twitch.tv/LinBot. I don't have Twitch.
I don't have Twitch. I don't have a Twitch. But we have other ideas cooking in the tank that we're working on. So I would say stay tuned to different channels. Well, we'll also talk about it here too.
Hit him with the answer for it.
I ran the trailer while
while I was toasting.
While you were toasting. I didn't know you were toasting at the time. YouTube doesn't recommend Lindsay to me. That's actually, that means YouTube's working. That's a feature.
She's on Twitch.
That's the algorithm. So that's working. But no, appreciate everyone hanging out. And yeah, keep an eye out because we did go to play days yesterday and we played things and saw things. And so we're going to do like a little recap. Oh, it got picked up by a bot away.
Good.
Away by a bot.
And yeah, stay tuned for James teaching me how to play Magic the Gathering, and then Lindsay and Rick teaching me how to play it correctly after that.
Well, can't trust them. That's the thing about Magic the Gathering players is they want to win, so they'll teach you wrong. I don't care because I'm not a player. So, but yeah, thanks for hanging out, everybody. And the stream is still going, but it's the Outer Worlds 2 Direct. So just been over there and check it out. Unofficial Xbox YouTube or somewhere. All right, I gotta go play Liza P, a game that's already out.
I gotta eat toast.
She's gotta eat her toast. So we'll see you guys soon at the next one. Bye. Everybody.